Morning. Monty Don couldn't be with us today, so I'm standing in. Yep, I'm Steve Dog, and this can only be Gardener's World. Welcome back. We got a lot of things on the show today, and of course it's springtime, which for me is quite often, I think, probably the busiest time of the year. Anyway, who's on the show today? Steve Dog. Thanks, Steve Dog. Well, of course, this guy's on the show, and this is our friend Monty Dog. Monty is going to be busy today cleaning out the pond, ready for the new season. And then next up, as well as Monty Dog, we've got this guy. Who's that? You know it. Titch Marshmallow, folks, and Titch is going to be giving us some rose advice. Yeah, that's right, rose advice. We might even see him in the herb garden if we're lucky. And finally, no, that guy over there, who's that? Yeah, we all know who that is. That will be Dave the Shrub, back with some words of wisdom for us all. So let's waste no time, let's get on to Gardener's World. First of all, I want to show you our beautiful black currant bushes, the flowering black currant. This is, I think you'll find, very, very beautiful this time of year. This is black currant eye, and this is called autumn fire. That's right, it's black currant eye, if you can say that. Autumn fire, and this flowers at this time of year. Through the April and into early May time, you'll get this flowering through this time of year. As you can see, the garden is now beginning to come into life. We've got these beautiful wallflowers. These are called wallflowerium, and this is these are called Rustic Blaze. That's right, Rustic Blaze. Now, as we look around the garden, you'll see that these flowers, even the little wild forget-me-nots are coming back into flower, and I think you'll agree we should nurture these rather than just chopping them out, because they're not necessarily weeds. But if we look up here, look, this, do you remember this? This was our home for the little friends, and that's what we made last year. Let's have a look at how it looked last year, and now how it looks this year. And I think you'll agree that it's looking fantastic. It's looking fantastic, but we're going to give that one an upgrade next week. That's right, Steve Dog, we're going to upgrade that one next week, as we've upgraded this wall. I don't know if you remember what this wall looked like. We've upgraded this wall by using pails, which are wooden things, and what we've done is we painted them in alternate colours to give the garden interest. This plant here I grew from cutting 5 years ago, actually, and this is called it looks like very much like a gorse or even a broom, but it's not. This is Romanelle romani, and the one thing you have to be mindful of is this plant can be quite vivacious. So with vivacious plants, we need to clip those back, cut them back at the right time of year to make sure they don't encroach on other plants' spaces. Okay, anyway, enough of all of that. Let's go and encroach on another space. That's right, we're going to go over to the pond and see if we can encroach a little with Monty Dog, who's going to be up there cleaning out the pond for the new season. Over to you, Monty. Hi, here we are at the pond. Thanks, Steve Dog, for that. Now what we've got to do at the pond today is we've got to clean it out of stuff. So first of all, one thing you need to do when you're cleaning your pond out of stuff is to roll up the old sleeves and get stuck in there. Now what I've got to help me out today is this. This is called bucket. And I'm going to take stuff out of the pond, I'm going to chuck it into the bucket. So sit back, And watch this, I'm going to put this on hyperlapse, speed lapse mode, so you can see all the output in a super quick time. Let's do this right now. So there you have it, folks. Let's just get the camera around and show you how great it comes down looking. As you can see, I've taken out quite a bit of the weed, but there are areas through here and here that still need to be taken out. I'll do that when the tadpoles have grown up a little bit. Right, back over to Titch Marshmallow, who's going to give us some rose advice. Titch, thanks for that, Monty Dog. Hi, I'm Titch Marshmallow, but you knew that, and I am the rose expert. So, the one thing I just want to quickly talk through with you now is this is Roseus rosei, and this is a climbing rose. Now, the one thing with this climbing rose is don't sniff your fingers if your friends have been in ponds. Right, this rose needs pruning as we move in to the new season, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that next week. So let's now head back to Steve Dog over in the Honeysuckle Garden. Thanks for that, Titch, and great advice, right. Here we are in the Honeysuckle Garden, and as you can see, the main thing we've got going on here is honeysuckle. That'll be flowering in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But first, before it flowers, it's time to get over to Dave the Shrub for some words of encouragement as we go into the new season on Gardener's World.
Thanks, Steve Dog. Make sure you look after your honeysuckle in this new season. Back to you, Steve Dog.
Thanks, Dave. Well worded, my friend, well worded. I don't think I could have said that any better myself. Brilliant. Absolute class. Thank you, Dave. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's show. It's short and sweet this week. As you can see behind me, we've done a lot of potting in the garden. The Crucible, that's right, the World Snooker Tournament is coming up pretty soon, so just I put a little link in there. See what I did there? But I hope you enjoyed the show, and tune in next week for more Gardener's World.